attempting a WIP and chat today, showing you guys while working on this coils here. So I'm gonna take my letter E. So I'm also gonna be answering a tag question that I found on your community yesterday. I'm gonna be answering some questions from there that I put on my other cell phone. So this is gonna be the letter E. I'm gonna be filling out the letter E. This diamond painting here only has 14 colors to it, which is very nice. So the first question here, this is a getting to know you tag. What is your favorite childhood memory? One of my childhood memories I really love to rekindle is when we were kids, because my cousins and I live in this compound. I have so many playmates, I don't run out of them. And also, most of us when we were younger, we used to play outside by the street. So my other playmates are my neighbors. So we grew up together in this community, but most of them are my cousins. So we always play some street type of games like patintero, pico, which is called hopscotch in English, if I'm not mistaken. And I remember us playing softball and me catching the ball. So I really was very proud of myself during that day because I was able to catch the ball that was thrown. Although getting older, find myself not being able to be good at it with throwing and catching stuff. So that is my familiar fond memories growing up. Okay, so the second question is, if you could go back in time, where would you go? What age, time, period, or year? That's a tough question. I think I would want to relive maybe my elementary days, but in that coming back to that place or time, I would like to be a better or a stronger person, if I may say so. Sometimes I wanted the same wisdom I have now to use during those times of day, but I don't know if I'm gonna be having the same type of adventures if I have this wisdom when I was younger. Although I would like to relive those times when I was in my elementary grade, but I don't want to relive the high school part. It's the type of thing that you are, what do you call it, satisfied, and you don't want to satisfied in a way that you have pulled through that part of your life. And I don't want to go back to that part, but if ever I have the chance, maybe some parts from my elementary days, I would like to maybe change some of them. That's the reason why I wanted to go back there in that type of scenario. Okay, the third question is, what is one thing you would change about your past or present life? One thing is, yeah, during high school also, maybe I should have made a stand to be in my, because I repeated my high school because I had a problem with my teacher. Maybe I just needed to take a stand that I don't want to be dropped out from school. But then I also have the thought that if I were stronger then maybe I have pulled through with that experience. Although right now I think it's okay since I'm in this position where I'm a bit satisfied, and if I haven't lived through that, maybe I will have a different type of situation. So I don't know if I really wanted to change it, but maybe I wanted to just be stronger when I was in that time period. Okay, the next question, which is the fourth part. Do you have any sisters, brothers, and how many? I am the youngest among three three kids. My siblings, I have two elder ones. I have oldest brother, which is the panganay, or the firstborn. My ate is the second born, and I'm the last one. So there has always been three of us, and we all has gone to the same school during elementary days. So the teacher, when she's calling out my name, she always asks if I'm related to this sister or that brother. And all of us three siblings, we have the letter R starting on our names. And then I really don't want to mention our whole names, but the three of us have letter R's at the beginning of our names. So that is my answer with that. The next question is, did you have a pet as a child? What? And do you have any now? I'm gonna answer the last question. We don't have any more pets right now. But we used to have growing up. Okay, to continue on, to answer the question, we had some pets from before. Mama wants us to experience taking care of them. So we used to have chicks that turned into chickens, although they die after a while. Then we also had a few bunnies that also had died, but one of them uh, has a longer life. But then when it died, we really was broken-hearted about it. That bunny we called her Mahal. So when she was sick and she died, we really were crying. And then my ate, when she was working from her first job, she bought a pet, which is a Shih Tzu one, and we call him Kira. He's a Shih Tzu, and after a while, he has been with us. And Mikkel is the very first ones to have him in a way, because she's the only one born back then. I think Kira went to another place. We weren't able to see him diagnosed or anything like that. She was transported to another place, and that other place, our person took after him. So those are the pets that we have. What else? Fishes. Right now, my kuya is into breeding fishes, having it in their aquariums. I think he has a arowana right now, but me, I don't have any pets at the moment. Although if I'm gonna have one, I wanted another bunny. Although I don't want that bunny to die on me. And having pets is really a big responsibility. And you may have seen Miss Jan and Rosie. Rosie always tangles up her yarn. So I think if ever I have one, it will also tangle up my yarn, play with it. So that's my answer for that. Okay, the next question is, do you have kids? How many? I don't have kids, although I have 3 nieces and 3 nephews. Um, one of them I'm taking care of at the moment. He is just gonna be 7 years old, and I'm supervising their classes downstairs because they have online classes. So my youngest niece is a newborn. She's Mavi, and the one I'm taking care of right now is Daniel. So I don't have any kids. That's to answer that question. The seventh question is, what did you want to be when you grow up? When I was growing up in my elementary days, I wanted to be a teacher or maybe a librarian. I think it's a cool job being surrounded with books of sorts. And then growing up, when I was in my 20s, I'm very fond of reading Tagalog romance novels. So there is this phase that I have been in where I wanted to be a writer. So, and then right now, recalling all of the classes that I've taken from before, when I was in college, I have been in college for just a few months. The course that I taken from there is secretarial course. I thought it would be very good to finish that course and work in an office of some sort. But then right now at the moment, I'm thinking to myself that maybe I should have taken Bachelor of Science in English. So that is my answer to that. Growing up. So right now I have a small business, and I used to have a course in business also, some modular kind of course. So I'm really into business right now. I like the business aspect of crochet, just selling them. There was once when I was working on one of my classmates from my vocational school. She asked me why I didn't take fine arts course, because she also wanted to have a fine arts course growing up. Really didn't come to mind because I know that I'm not really good at arts. Although growing up, I am mesmerized with crochet. I was introduced to it by my cousin when she's showing us how to make double crochets. and turn it into some type of necklace. And also from elementary in home economics class, my teacher asked me to make a vest for her, but then she has to ask another one to do it because my stitches are loose. So that is my experience with that growing up. The next question is, name one place you would love to live. Maybe I would love to live on an island, but maybe some apartment near the ocean would be nice. No, not a place in particular. Although I don't want to be in a very cold place. I'm not into being cold. Although I want to experience living in a cold place. But being in an apartment near the ocean would be nice. It's my dream anyway. So the next question is, I had a little spill there. I needed to fix it up. The question was, who was your first boyfriend and what was he like? My first boyfriend was from high school. The school I transferred to. It was during the last months of the school year. And kind of like that situation where you are pushed by your friends and wanted to experience having a boyfriend, so I did. When he told me that he liked me, I answered right away. But as I said, it's just the closing of the school, so we weren't able to see each other for the vacation, the span of the vacation. And what's bad about me with that situation is that I broke up with him on a letter. I really can't forget what I did, but we weren't able to speak to each other after that. We just went through fourth year high school and then separated. He was in another section and I was on the another one, so we weren't able to see each other in senior high school. So he's my first boyfriend. He's really nice. Nothing bad that I can really say. Although I know that he is really into having friends around him and being what we call barkada. So next question is, have you ever made a gift for someone who did not like it or give it away? I'm really a bad gifter because usually I don't have a budget for it. But I don't recall anyone not liking my gift to them. Although I have this cousin who gifted me something during a Monito Monita. She gifted me a stuffed toy clown, and I really don't like clowns, so I really didn't like it. Although me gifting someone doesn't like it, I think I haven't experienced that yet. Maybe because I don't usually gift items anymore. Not a really big gifter. The next question, where were you born and do you still live in the same state, area, or country? I'm born here in Tondo, Manila, and I have always been here all my life. We sometimes take vacations on other places, but I'm not able to go anywhere, any other country, although I have been in another island here in the Philippines. I think these clips are gonna be hard to edit since there are several songs coming out from the TV, apart from commercials, and sometimes songs from the show itself. So I'm just gonna wrap it up with the last question. When you meet your 18-year-old self, you're allowed to say 3 words. What do you say? First thing I want to say is to hang on and be tough. Also, start your day with a prayer and end your day with being thankful, and also a prayer. Start and end your day with prayer. That really helps. And also, the last thing I want to say is don't be so hard on yourself. So that is the questions. I wasn't able to put here who the questions are from, but I got it from one podcaster on YouTube that I have been watching. So those are my answer to those questions, and I will wrap it up. I hope you guys have a fine day crafting, and I don't know if I'm gonna still make more clips, but this is the end of the tag questions.